All right. Day 28, Semen Retention. It's a journey, man. We're in this for the long haul. There's no quitting, no giving up, no giving up. I've noticed that lust takes a couple different forms. It takes many different forms, but it starts attacking me different as I go along in this journey, as I get more time under my belt. And so it plays the long game, so to speak. It waits. And it's usually when I get tired. And so I usually go throughout the day feeling pretty good, not really any too many lustful thoughts anymore during the day. And I've gotten better at averting my gaze and just gotten better at closing the gate, shutting anything lustful down. For me, it's at nighttime when I'm tired, and I just feel it. It's like I just feel it on the edge of my mind. I just feel it. It's like this weird energy, that it's like the beginning of the lustful energy, but it's just at like the corner of my mind, and it's like just there, like just waiting for me to give it an in. And so I've kind of just been having this thought where it's like it just sits there on the edge, just waiting for me, just waiting for a weakness, waiting for a little chink in the armor to where it can flood in and cause chaos, cause a fall. And there's like an excitement on there to where it's like, okay, it's there, and it's like my brain's like, oh, I want to do it, but like, I've committed this journey. You know what I'm saying? I've committed this journey, and I have accountability partners, and you know, a wife that loves me and supports me, and and my whole life depends on this. It really does. And my marriage and my future and my kids, everything depends on this. And so there's just this battle, this friction, between old habits and, just wanting to feel good and just wanting to escape, especially when I'm tired, especially when I'm kind of drained on the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, a fat would be nice right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be nice. And it would kind of get me out of that tiredness. Because that's what I've done most of my life is just escape bad feelings. I don't like feeling tired. I don't like feeling, you know, low or negative, And I've gotten pretty good at escaping that in the past through substances, through fapping, that kind of thing, through eating, overeating, stimulation, video games, all that kind of stuff. And so it's a battle, just having to sit with it, just right there on the corner of the mind. It's just waiting. But there's also something waiting behind it that's not seen. See, there's like this little sheer, this little like elusive, like exciting energy. That's this lust. That's like this thing in the corner of the mind that wants to creep in. But behind it is days, sometimes weeks of shame and guilt and regret and all this negativity that's going to happen as soon as I give in. As soon as I give in, life's going to become hell again. And so this is for me. I got to remind myself that, because it's alluring. This lust energy, it's so alluring. And we can forget really quick why we're doing this. And one of the best things for me is to remember how it feels after. Remember the days, the weeks it takes to get on a new streak, to get on a new path, a new reset in the journey. Remember how that feels. Remembering that as soon as I do it, it's like, oh, it's like, man, everything was depending on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when am I gonna overcome this? Like, when am I gonna get it? You know? For me, it's like I come to reality very, very quickly after I do it. Very quickly. And then comes the shame and the guilt and all that kind of stuff. You know? And it's not the end of the it's not the end of the world if you know, if it does happen. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn to forgive ourselves, learn to keep going. But when we're just battling urges, when we're in it, it's not an option. We can't. And that's a good method too that I've learned. Is that as soon as you feel anything of the lustful energy, any kind of lustful thought, any kind of curiosity, any kind of excitement, boom, close the gate. Close that door, shut that door. Nah. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna go for a walk. Or I'm gonna get into something different. I'm gonna get out of whatever place I'm sitting in, whatever space I'm in, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get up and do something. And so just remember that when you have urges, when these urges come on, these alluring, this exciting, alluring energy to overtakes you and starts to play with your mind. Just remember what's on the other side of that. Remember how many times you've told yourself you're done with this. Remember how many times you've told yourself that my best life is not lived indulging in this. How many times you've told yourself, I want to be something more. I'm tired of life the way it's been. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. This is our chance to change our lives. Every test, every time this lust comes in, every time this energy comes in, these thoughts come into our mind, it's another test. And that's our test. That's our opportunity to prove that we want a different life. And I have to keep reminding myself of that. I have to start thinking about these battles with lust like that. That I'm fighting for my life, that I'm fighting for a better future, a better life. And just to notice, it's so alluring. It's like this amazing, exciting thing that we've experienced so many times before, and yet it ends the same way. Same way. With your meat in your hand. For me, like, at least the last couple, it's just like devastating. It's like, dude, what am I doing? Why do I keep flushing my life down the toilet, you know? And so it's going to be all right, though. It's going to be all right. Keep pushing. Stay connected to the community. Find your hobbies. Find your skills you want to learn. Connect inside. Get quiet. Get still. Get present. Keep fighting, brothers. We're going to make it. We're going to make it.